Hi friends, Dr. Sunshine here, and today I would like to talk to you about two quick strategies to get out of the ruminative mode when you're caught up in your head, going over and over the same negative, unhelpful thinking pattern. So, for example, a common one might be, and I'll use myself for this example. One is I'm a bad mother because I don't spend enough time with my children, and so I berate myself, which makes me feel even worse. And then when I am with my children, I'm actually can't be fully there because I'm stuck in my head ruminating what a bad mother I am. So it is kind of like a self-fulfilling prophecy. And my second thought is the one that really gets me is my life feels like a hamster wheel, like a groundhog day. It feels like I work hard all day only to come home, spend time with my children, and then be really exhausted, go to bed only to wake up and repeat the same exact thing. So it feels like, what's the point? Why am I doing all of this? And that gets me really down and in my head. So here's a strategy, first strategy that really works. So we're gonna reframe how these thoughts that I have, the rumination thoughts, they are actually misguided attempts to do things better, and they actually show a lot about who you are as a person and your core values, and that takes you out of that narrow mindset and you can actually problem solve. So the first one, I'm a bad mother. I look at it, why am I thinking that? Well, it is because I have very high standards for what it is to be a good mother. And it is because I really want to be fully there for my children and be fully present. And it's because I love them tremendously. That's what it says about me. So let's look, now that I see it that way, I can actually have a little perspective and look for ways that I can be there for them in the moments that I do have, feeling better about myself, being more present. And I can also look at all the ways that I do care for them, and I am there for them already. For the second thought, I looked at it and actually realized that, you know what? The fact that I hate the routine and the hamster wheel so much, I think it says about me that I am a very creative person who likes to grow and evolve and never settle for status quo. I constantly need a challenge, constantly need to challenge myself to create. And once I thought about it that way, it made me feel much better. And then I got into the problem solving mode, and I was able to look into my day and see how can I actually spruce it up with moments of creativity and improvisation, inspiration. So I actually looked at the time that I spend with children, and I was able to involve, first of all, practice of mindfulness with my children, and also every time I try to make it different and to engage my imagination and make it like a creativity exercise and improvisation exercise, and that actually engages me in the moment with them and makes me feel much better about myself, and in turn I am there for them much more. So that's the first technique, reframing. Basically, what does your negative thought actually says about you as a person and your core values, and what is it motivating you to do better, even though it's a misguided motivation, and how can you turn it into a positive one. And strategy number 2 is very easy, and I'm sure you all heard about it, but it works the same. Ask yourself for both of every of your thought, what would I tell a friend if they said that to me about themselves? Or what would I tell my child if they said that to me? So if I realistically imagine that I am myself a friend who I'm talking to, and she's saying to me I'm a bad mother because I'm not there enough for my children, I would be very compassionate with her, and I would tell her, look, honey, you are doing so much. You're doing this, that, and that's because when we are not in our head, we have access to much more information that we filter out when we are inside our head. So you can look at all the other ways that you are there for them and everything great that you're doing. Because usually we are in general much more compassionate towards others than we are towards ourselves. And so whenever you are criticizing yourself, like I'm a bad person or I'm a bad friend, imagine that you are your friend and or child, and talk to them and show them all the ways that they are a good friend, good person. Because there are always ways, there are always things that we do that are good, and or at least even feeling guilty about it shows that you want to do better, you want to be better. So I hope this helps, and you can try that. Leave me comments, let me know if this works for you, and if you have any questions, and I will see you soon. Bye.